Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Carly feels like she's been called to Anna's office when she gets there. Carly claims she'll save them both time, but she doesn't really communicate with Sonny and is unaware of his whereabouts. This isn't about Sonny, claims Anna. She informs her that Jack Brennan, who may have stabbed himself, is in the hospital. According to Anna, if you stab yourself precisely, you won't die, you'll escape from jail, and you'll only spend a few days in Guillet. Why don't more prisoners stab themselves? Carly asks, although Jack never admitted to stabbing himself. According to Anna, he did mention that it would have given him an opportunity to meet Carly. Anna was unaware of their closeness. Carly claims they are not on a one-sided relationship and that she hardly knows him. Anna hopes Carly's list of things to accomplish doesn't include seeing Jack. When Ava gets to Sonny's, she tells him that Christina is in her third trimester, which means that she's probably exaggerating what she saw. Sonny claims she was afraid of him when she witnessed him seizing Dex. Dex was formerly one of Ava's closest friends, therefore she claims that doesn't help. Sonny claims he is no longer in need of buddies. Although Ava tells him that Christina will get well, she can tell he is bothered by something else. He claims that his sons betrayed him. Ava points out the statement's plural form. Dante is a police officer, he argues, and that has to come first. Ava comments that although it's awful that Dex turned out to be a traitor and that Christina misunderstood what he did, Jason should really take the whole thing personally for interfering. He concurs. The door is being knocked on. When Ava answers, Carly is there. Is Sonny aware that Carly has seen Christina? Sonny says all she's feeling at the moment is emotions. Carly informs him that she witnessed him beating up Dex and threatening to kill both him and Jason. Carly believed they had reached a consensus, or at the very least a ceasefire. Carly urges him to tell her what happened because he claims she didn't see anything. Sonny claims that after losing his cool, he kicked and hit Dex a few times before Jason came to his rescue and held him. At that point, things got really serious, and he yelled things he doesn't even remember. Christina saw and heard everything, then fled. He thinks Jason is solely to blame for this. Carly asks who he will hold responsible for the man he has become when he runs out of traitors to accuse. Sonny says she can leave now that she's spoken what needed to be said. He seems to have everything he needs here, she thinks, glancing at Ava. She has given Sonny's word that he and Christina would be all right. After Carly leaves, Ava tells him how much she admires his self-control. It appears as though Carly wants for him to be cut off from his own children. Dex expresses gratitude to Christina for agreeing to testify on his behalf in the Metro Court. Christina claims he didn't deserve this because he has shown his loyalty and saved her father numerous times. Blaze assures Christina that this isn't her fault as Dex departs. Christina feels a little bad about wearing blinders in this circumstance. Blaze advises her to put herself and the child first. Christina believes that her father ought to be held accountable and that the child should grow up in a better world. Blaze offers to prepare some omelettes for them. Anna is taken aback upon seeing Dex's face when he stops over to say hello. She queries what transpired. Off the record, he claims it was Sonny. He recounts the events, saying that Christina witnessed everything and that Jason intervened. Christina loves her father. Anna understands that. Now, he doesn't believe that. He is torn between thinking about the baby and pressing charges, as she will have to testify. He queries whether he is tarnishing the badge before putting it on if he doesn't press charges. According to Anna, his capacity to be a decent police officer is unaffected by his concern for Christina's welfare. This, he claims, is a crime not reported. The world, according to Anna, isn't black and white. If it were, anyone could easily become a police officer. Considering the wider picture, she argues that Diane would get Sonny a minimum term and that Christina and his entire family would be made to pay for it. She informs him that although he is the victim of this crime, Every crime has repercussions that can alter a person's life in minor or major ways. She states that although he is not required to, he is free to report the assault. Anna acknowledges that now might not be the best moment to pursue Sonny. She doesn't know if she was helpful, but he appreciates her for talking to him. If he wants to file charges, she hopes that she hasn't discouraged him from doing so. Dex chooses to live in the grey instead of doing so. Anna tells him she believes he'll make a great police officer. Dex leaves. Liz tells Finn that she loves him too much to allow him to abandon his sobriety when they are at his house. She advises him to put the alcohol away for both Violet's and his own benefit because it isn't helping him. Finn snaps, saying she has no right to dictate to him what he can and cannot drink. As he watches care for her boys, she claims to be watching out for Violet. Finn gives her the option to stay and work with Violet to produce bracelets or to go. She exits as soon as he unlocks the door. Ned gives his daughter a hug at the Quartermain estate and apologizes for the honeymoon, offering to postpone it. That doesn't concern her. She says that although Chase's father passed away recently, hers is still alive and she wants him to know how much she cares for him. They give another hug. Chase examines Gregory's present in the foyer. Liz calls and tells him that Finn and Violet are in need of him. Is she with them? He queries. Liz clarifies that although she was, they currently need him. Lois is cooking when Ned finds her in the kitchen. Brooklyn and Chase are here, and she thinks someone could be dropping by. Ned claims that once Liz called, they departed to head over to Finn's. Every relationship, according to Lois, has challenges, but since they have already faced this, what more could the universe possibly have in store for them? If he has checked on his mother, Lois queries. Ned hasn't yet, but he will in the future, and his mother doesn't usually show her emotions. Lois believes Tracy truly felt something for Gregory. Ned is surprised because he assumed they were only arguing because he was sick when they first met. According to Lois, Tracy cares about those who confront her and appreciates them for it. Ned acknowledges that she is correct and that he was a bad son for not seeing it. Lois responds that he isn't, and in the last 24 hours, they have discovered that everyone has an invisible clock running out on them, therefore they must treat each other better. Ned and Lois share a glass of wine. Speaking to Ned, Lois expresses her gratitude for their marriage and their lovely daughter, Brooklyn. They are where they are because she wouldn't change a thing, even if it shattered her heart. They are the best of friends, a couple in love, and in the next several years, they will have some gorgeous grandchildren together. Lois acknowledges that she fears turning into a Nona, and that someone may fling her into a black dress and heels. Ned claims that neither his mother nor Gloria experienced it. Ned acknowledges that his life was completely changed when he first met her, and he also says he loves and values her. Lois is aware that Gregory won't be able to experience the same joy when they hold their grandchild one day. When Gio shows there later, Lois greets him. Lois assures him that Yuri will take his bags to his room, but he has a ton of stuff. Gio is informed by Lois about the news of Gregory and the cancellation of BLQ and Chase's honeymoon. Gio feels that it is not the right time for him to visit, but she assures him that his room is all prepared. He's family, she adds, and she's been afraid of the trouble he may get into if she wasn't there to look after him. They embrace as she decides that this is the ideal location for him. Returned at Finn's, he sips more whiskey. Violet asks where Aunt Elizabeth went after bringing out the friendship bracelet she created for Aiden. He says she can give it to her later, but something happened in the hospital. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.